Governor, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Odu, the SSR, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Rivers State, the State Executive Council meeting, special advisors, gentlemen of the press, good afternoon, sir. I've already been introduced by the PRO as the 46th Commissioner of Police, Rivers State. I assumed duty barely about 2 weeks ago. And I am supposed to, first and foremost, pay my homage to you as the Chief Security Officer of the state and Chief Executive Officer. However, due to some unavoidable reasons, I couldn't be able to make it. As I assumed it, I took over. We were summoned for an emergency meeting in Abuja, but I was able to come and see you privately, seek for your blessing before I traveled. And when I came back, I still came back and report to you that I am back. I want to come officially with my management team to formally seek for your blessing. So, of course, as you are aware, Rivers State has 23 local governments. And I was once here before as area commander of Oda. Then I was controlling almost 11 local governments, 17 DPOs. Now I'm here in higher capacity as a commissioner of police. And I don't want to, already I have hit the ground. I want to start doing the needful. But I cannot do it alone, and I cannot do it without your blessing as the father of the state. So that's why I fixed today to make sure that I visited with my management team out of your tight schedule. Thank you very much for finding time to attend to us, sir. The command, as apart from these senior officers I came with, we have 10 area commanders who are not here. We have 70 DPOs. We have about 15 tactical teams. And other units, mobile units that are deployed to Rivers to support us and ensure safety and security of lives and property. We are approaching ember months. We are already in the ember months. October, November, December. So we want to make sure that the ember period is crime-free. We want to make sure that we have secured Rivers to make it crime-free before, during, even after the ember month. So one of the strategies I want to adopt is one synergy with supporting sister security agencies. I have already embarked on tour to collaborate with them for effective service delivery. I visited the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force, and by next week we'll continue with our interfaith with the DSS and Nigerian Army. Thereafter, I will visit other paramilitary institutions. But I cannot go ahead to be visiting my supporting security agencies without coming to you as a father, to report myself officially, seek for your blessing, and at the same time, to tell you how far we have gone. With all intent and purpose, one of my vision is to adopt a community policing approach, because I know a little bit about the terrain. Police cannot be aware everywhere at the same time. But through effective collaboration and engagement with the communities, we can ensure safety of life and property. So the community safety partnership that I want to adopt is very key. We have community on one hand, we have the community, the partnership, and the safety on the other hand. We cannot ensure the safety of these communities without partnership. Partnership with the security agencies, partnership with the community leaders, partnership with religious organizations, partnership with both state and non-state actors is very key to us. So in order to achieve that, we have to go around, go on tour to all the divisions, even though there are too many, 70 of them. I can narrow it down to area command by area command to meet up with the community leaders, religious leaders, trade unions, all other critical stakeholders that can be useful to us to secure the state, to ensure safety of life and property. By doing so, we are in placing preventive or proactive security measures to nab any player in the board. And through this intelligence-led policing, through this community policing, we can reduce the level of the crime. We cannot have a crime-free society, but if we approach this community approach, by the grace of God, we can achieve almost 70 or 30% to ensure that the crime wave is reduced to the barest minimum. And the people will look at only as their friends, so that when they see something, they can say something. They will support us with critical vital information that can lead to maintenance of law and order in their respective communities. We cannot be perfect or 100% decent. Let me use that word. But we have a complaint response unit that was launched the day before yesterday. IG was represented by the AIGs on 16, and it was renovated by the UN and donated to the police as part of corporate social responsibility. Through that CRU, it's giving us opportunity to report the conduct of misconduct of any errant policeman. Such informations would be received and would be processed officially, and appropriate disciplinary action would be made against that errant police. One of our problems is that if reports of misconduct is made, mostly the public doesn't get feedback, or they don't follow it up. So through that conflict response unit, since there's a cognate number, we'll be able to give the complainant a feedback on action taken so far about his complaint. If it is something that we can discipline the policeman, administratively we do it. If it is going beyond disciplinary measures, it can be charged to court. So we have an internal mechanism that will checkmate the excesses of our policemen. I want to assure you that as I come to the command, I want to believe that I came in peace, I want to work with you in peace, and I want to leave the state in peace. I only seek for your blessing, because blessing is for peacemakers. You should bless us so that we can achieve peace in the state, so that we ensure safety and security in the state. But I cannot do it alone. I need the support and collaboration of all the critical stakeholders in the state. Your Father, we are your children. To ask someone to forgive is divine. If you have children, more than one, if one of them offended you, you flog him with one hand and embrace him with the other hand. So you carry everybody in the state as your children, and ensure that if we try to dress, our doors and windows are open for constructive criticism. You can call me to order, see what is happening at social place. There's a problem here and there. I want this thing to be done. But I want to assure you, sir, I'm a man of peace, and I want to ensure justice. Came here to serve justice. I want to ensure justice and only be done. That is why we are here, to pay our homage to you and seek for your blessing. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
I welcome you to our state. You said you've been here for 2 weeks on your second missionary journey, but you're here to officially present yourself to the authority of governance in our state. I can say that we are receiving you with open hands. That is the truth. We don't have any option. The worst of you, the worst of police, is still better than the best of criminals. So we need to embrace you whichever way, because you are our friend. We might have our differences, but the most important thing is that the protection of life, the security of the state is your responsibility. So we must work together, not minding issues that we've had in the past. But I need to just set some records straight. This government, as it stands today, this government, as it were today, this government, as it moves on, have no personal problem with the Nigerian police force, more especially the River State Command. I can boldly say here that, not minding whatever that's happened in the past, we have lived up to our own responsibility in supporting the Nigerian police. So for us to do that, it means we understand the important role that you play in our state. So I welcome you, and I assure you that we'll give you all the support. But you have to be very professional. That is the only thing we'll ask from you. I keep saying it in everywhere, in every opportunity I have, I say it. I will be the last person that will call any police officer, go and do what is wrong. Even when you're called upon, you need to ask yourself, ask your conscience, what people are telling me to do, is it right? You will finish this work and you live your normal life after service. It is the way you walk, that is how you're going to live when you leave the service. Don't leave the service and start living in fear because of the atrocity that you've committed. It's important you know that. You don't mind, at that point, you're not going again with gun. You will become a normal citizen. So it's better when you're doing whatever it is. Just like you said here, be professional. And I assure you, you don't have any problem in our state. This state is a very peaceful place. When you were here as area command, you know how the state was. Now that you're back as the CP, it's God that brought you back for you to play your role in securing life and property of the residents of River State. So perform that role professionally. We will give you all the necessary support. You mentioned about community policing, that you want to use it as a means to control crime rates. The truth about it is, those criminals, they're not coming from the moon. They live in the communities. We know them. They have mothers, they have fathers, they have cousins, and they know what they do. So community policing, I agree with you. If we can adopt this policy, it will go a long way to help us reduce the rate of crime. We cannot completely eliminate crime. That is the truth. In every developing society, crime is one of the issues, but we can try as much as we can to reduce the level of crime, and we'll support you. Come out with let us know your plans towards that, because it has to be, you must have a strategy to go about it. We'll give you the support. We also want to say here that, including your management team, please, I've not had the opportunity to see you this way for a long time. There's an opportunity for seeing some of you. Some of you have been hearing about you. Some of you shot me, what's it called, tear gas. Some of you even used hot water on me. But that one is, is in the past. Today, I want us to start. I want us to start a new relationship. Please. What has bygone is bygone. Please, let's work as one. Work to protect the interests of River State. It's not to protect the interests of anybody. The most important thing is River State. If River State is safe, you on your own too, as a police officer, you're safe. If there is trouble in the state, you don't rest. So we need to come together and make it happen. We need to come together and make it happen. Also, use this medium. You are the CP, you're representing the IG. You can pass on my message to him. I honestly appreciate the latest support he gave to us in ensuring that the 23 local government secretariats, local government council heads were all opened, not minding, except one or two areas where we had issues of arson. So please, pass my goodwill message to him that we thank him for standing firm in believing in the cause of democracy. That we'll continue to support him whichever way we can to make him succeed. Because the success of this state is also the success of the headquarters. So we'll give him all the support. So please, send that message directly to him. That is from the government of River State. Let me finally wish you a successful stay. It's not going to be easy because of the problem we find ourselves, not even the issue of politics. Issues of crime rate because of hunger. This morning we were informed that there was a sea pirate issue along the Bonny Way. I feel very bad about it. When we're surrounded with some kind of situation, we also need to be careful. The waterway, knowing fully well that the security arrangement we have, they're usually within their 7 to 5. Why would a boat be plying around 7 in the night when there is no security presence anymore? Even at that time, is it safe? So please, we all need to come together, advise our people. Security is not just the policeman standing on the road. You also have to be security conscious. So I'm making this appeal to everyone. At this trying time with hunger and what is happening, we just have to be careful how we move about, how we conduct our activities, and how we live our life. You don't live a life that attracts attention. It is not what we should be doing today. Police is not a magician to know that something is happening in some place, to be at all the place all the time. So we all need to be careful so that we also help the police and other security agencies to carry out their duties with less trouble. Let me thank you, assure you of our support, and while you're here, we'll make you enjoy your stay in River State. Thank you, and may God bless you.
State ensure peace and security of health and property. Let's see, we need to remember ourselves.
What's going on here? Are you good? Now we is there.